Welcome to my YouTube channel, Curiosity Box, and this is the first of my videos where I boldly watch what I have never watched before, which is Star Trek, the original series from episode 1. And it comes in this dinky little box. I didn't realise how much they've shrunk packaging for DVDs. I thought it'd be like this massive box, and it comes in this dinky cute little box which is adorable. So this the original series of Star Trek, which I am going to watch and review. So it all started just a couple of days ago when I heard that William Shatner is going to present Have I Got News For You. So I went to find a Family Guy spoof of William Shatner, and I found that. Then I found a clip compilation of actual William Shatner acting, and they're so hilarious that I thought I've got to get the original series just for the novelty factor to see how it compares to watching classic Who. See, that's why I got it on impulse again. So I've watched episode 1, which is called The Man Trap. Now, before I go through the episode, I love what makes it so much easier to, not necessarily better, it's just about the same, easier than watching classic Who, is that you get the captain's log every 5 minutes or so. It's like, captain's log, in case you've forgotten, we found the captive and we shot him with our phasers. So it's like, oh yeah, that's what's going on, I forgot there for a minute. So you get the captain's log constantly reminding you what's happening, which is just awesome. And then you get, instead of like loads of parts to a story like in classic Who, which there's at least about 3 parts per story, which can, if you're not enjoying it, can drag on a bit. It's like, oh, this story's so boring. But this, you just get one episode and it's all neatly contained. Now, the first episode is about the salt creature. Now, to start with, I thought there'd be like an introduction to everything, but you don't get an introduction, it just kicks straight into the episode with Captain Kirk, McCoy and one of the spare people, what they get rid of before the opening titles really. They go to this planet because this professor lives with this woman on this planet, and they're doing they were looking after buffalo or something. No, I don't know quite where they're on this planet, but they need salt, so the Enterprise lands on the planet to give them more supplies of salt. And then this guy, one of their crew, they find him and he's completely drained of salt, which is very odd, because a person can't do that. Anyway, there's this woman, right, I'll demonstrate it out to you. So they land, right, and Bones McCoy sees the woman as she's 25, all pretty and everything when he knew it, and Shatner sees it as a old, well, not old, but as a usual age, and then the young crew guy sees her as this foxy woman he knows from some sort of space nightclub. And anyway, so it's a shape changer. Oh yeah, if you haven't watched these episodes yet, I probably will say loads of spoilers. So if you want to watch them first, then come back to me, that'd be cool. So, because this person's a shape changer, they're all seeing this woman, and the captain's log totally reminded me, well, it filled me in on the information that they don't know they're seeing a different woman. So there's lots of swaps and changes with different actresses playing the same woman. And I thought it's funny because they find the guy who's got all spots on his face, and it looks like Kirk is taking a gigantic pea out of his mouth, which is quite funny. vegetable pea, not any other kind of pea. And then you've got Allura, and she's trying to chat Spock up, but obviously that's illogical. And it's also, it's like nice and succinct how we get to see Spock and he's all illogical. And also, there was a guy walking down one of the corridors, it looked just like Seth MacFarlane, I thought. And it was that. Anyway, so they're investigating what's going on, and then the creature gets on board, disguised, and there's more people who get drained of salt. And then the professor gets on board, and the creature sat next to him, disguised as Bones McCoy, and he said, "This creature needs love as much as salt." And then the creature's like, "Oh, he's saving me, he's saving me." But the creature wasn't very clever, because then he went to get, and then Spock did something really weird. And Bones McCoy is saying, because the creature tends to be this woman, and Spock was saying, "Could that woman handle that?" And then the woman whacks Spock halfway across the room, which is quite interesting. And I quite like this line from Kate, "Stop thinking with your glands." That's a classic. I love that line. Oh, and Zulu has this plant room, and it's got a pink flower that's like a puppet and everything. It's so cute. And then Bones McCoy has, you get a red pills to help you sleep. I don't know if they're actually red, I can't remember that bit. They were in a red pot though. And then Kirk, you see Kirk, and he's eating these things off a plate, and they look like bright coloured plasticine, which is weird. So basically, this salt creature, and there was lots of, she was the last of her kind, which reminded me of Doctor Who. And then the salt creature comes on, and then Bones McCoy shoots it, and all the emotion is that he knew this woman ages ago, but the real woman went away like ages ago. That was random. Ages ago, and to be replaced by this creature, and the professor has kept the creature alive because it can look like the woman that he likes, or anybody that he fancies really, which is helpful because I'd have it be Benedict Cumberbatch. That'd be awesome. Benedict Cumberbatch and my very, very best mate Snuggle Bunny. You could alternate between the two, then you could have somebody else as well. That'd be awesome, Benedict Cumberbatch. But really, you wouldn't really like that, because underneath the creature, when he gets shot, because he's going for Kurt to get loads of salt, the creature's all spaghetti and fairy, and it's got a big sucky mouth. Oh, like that. And it's awesome. And I really enjoyed this episode, because I wasn't sure what to expect with it and everything. Obviously, I know a lot of the mythos and all the gags and stuff, and all about the doors and stuff, but I wasn't quite sure what the story would be like. But I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to review every episode, and I'm going to try to think of different ways to review the episodes, so to make it fun and that. But it's really awesome, and I say if you want to explore Star Trek from the very beginning, then it would be really cool, and it's really awesome. And I got this notebook to write up my notes all neatly. Got Spock, illogical. Yay! That's so cool. So yay, I totally recommend Star Trek. Stop it. Yay! Don't. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to hide behind the post down set.